Hello! Let me know in the comments if you can hear me and if it seems like everything is working. It's been a very long time since I've done this. So we'll see. Yay! Yay, I'm seeing comments that say hello. Okay, we'll see if you can actually hear me. Yay, it works! They can hear me! Yay, Liz!
Yay!
It totally worked! Awesome.
These are for you.
Oh.
For your cold feet.
I'm so ready to write now.
Okay.
I love that they're different. Do they go together or did you find like two different ones?
I think
they look like they're both for the left foot.
They are. Wait, there might be, I don't know, those are the two I could find.
No, it's perfect.
My socks are different too, Kristina, so.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Hi, how is everyone? This is fun. It's been a long time since I've done something like this.
I can't see me because the chat is there.
Well, listen. Look, that's where you are.
Okay,
cool. But you have to be able to read their comments. Send me fuzzy slippers. Hypercube is online. This isn't Hypercube. I'm at Liz's house.
This is my house.
Yeah.
I have a Furby. That's my main decorating point. Wait,
can you see it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
This is a Furby right here.
That's a Furby. I just got it. Who's the brunette girl? My name is Liz.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I am Kristina Horner. I have been doing Nano. This is my 12th year doing Nano, and I have succeeded every year because I am crazy, I guess. And this is my friend Liz. She has been also doing it just 1 year less than me.
Yeah, so it's my 11th year.
Yeah. She's also succeeded every year. So we're kind of pros at this, but you would think that would make it easier.
No, it's like just as hard every year.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm better at procrastinating because I've convinced myself that I'm so good at it that I don't, and then I'm like, well, I can write a bunch this one day, and then I try to. And so I'm like,
oh my God, someone in the comments hit 40K yesterday.
Furbies are pure evil, Liz. Yeah. That's true. This one, my favorite thing about it, I just got it at this party last night, and it had this weird defect where it would just sneeze, so it would say achoo over and over for like 5 minutes and then shut down and die.
Wow.
So that's what its main personality trait is.
So, time was brief, but.
All right, 20K yesterday. Good job. Almost at 25K.
Nice. I'm
at 30K. Woo, that's my goal. It's 30K today.
I hit 20 yesterday. I'm at like 21. My goal today is 25, so we'll see. I mean, if I can write 5K in one day, that'd be awesome, but my goal is 25.
What is my apartment called?
Oh, that's a great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does it have a name?
It doesn't have a name.
What?
It's sort of theatery. I have a big theater set up in it, so like a home theater. I don't know.
I'm very surprised that you guys don't have a name.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so many of you are doing so well in the comments.
Doing really good.
How are you writing so fast?
Person who's only at 8K. Oh my God, 75,000.
What?
Speed DM. Person who's only at 8K. Sad face. I once wrote like pretty much I think 30K in 2 days, so it's possible.
Yeah, it totally
also
is.
These people who did 75,000K by now.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah, you guys are heroes and amazing. We have a new task for today. Name the apartment. I feel like Liz will probably have to run any potential names past her boyfriend who also lives here.
Yeah.
So, but we could come up with like a list.
But he's gone today, so we can name this place whatever we want for this chat room.
Yeah, exactly. If he wanted to be part of that, he shouldn't have left today.
Yeah, I can always show some distinguishing characteristics. Like, do you want to point it at that big dragon skull?
Yes. Here, we'll start the day with this bit of inspiration. Can you see it?
Tilt it.
There.
It's a giant dragon skull.
That's just here.
Yeah, that just exists.
Yep.
In my apartment. So,
so
hopefully you came onto the stream right then.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, why is this dragon gonna eat me? You guys are so talkative. This is amazing. I can't even keep up. Ma and Pa Kettle's Farm is what they want you to call your apartment.
Okay, well, I'm gonna write that down as the first suggestion.
All right, suggestion number 1.
And Pa's Kettle Farm.
Ma and Pa Kettle's Farm.
Ma and Pa Kettle's.
Have you heard of Ma and Pa Kettle?
No.
Oh, it's a thing my parents talk about all the time. It's like, I don't really know how to explain it exactly, but it's like people will refer to like kind of like an old couple that like, I don't really know how to like, kind of like an old farm couple.
We're like an old farm couple.
Yeah. Ma and Pa Kettle.
Farming the Furbies and the dragon skulls.
Exactly. The dragon's legs.
The dragon's den makes sense.
Yeah, the dragon's den.
We can show more weird.
They all like the.
Oh yeah.
They all like the dragon.
Well, the dragon's cool.
Oh, but does the dragon have a name? And is it friends with Blobby? Who's Blobby?
Who's Blobby?
I don't
get
the overachieving couple cafe. Oh, this is okay. Lollipop Star Gamer says, so don't judge, but I just decided to start today, kind of out of nowhere. That's so awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
That is great. My very first NaNoWriMo, I only learned about it on November 4th. It was, here's how I found out about it. There's this is kind of embarrassing. I don't even remember how I found this girl, but I like had this girl on my AOL Instant Messenger buddy list. And we'd never talked and she didn't know who I was, but she had funny away messages. So I followed her to read her funny away messages.
That's sort of like following someone on Twitter now.
Yeah,
like
a little bit.
Really old school, yeah.
Yeah, like really old school. Like this person just puts out funny content, yeah. So I'm just gonna follow it. And is this a write-in?
Like, Blobby from the Nano headquarters. Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
We'll brush up on our Nano trivia. Anyway, this girl in November one year in 2006 was doing NaNoWriMo and was like BRB in December doing NaNoWriMo, and I was like, what is this? And I found that out on November 4th, and I signed up and I did it.
Kristina didn't tell me about this until like December 3rd.
It's true.
And that's why I'm a year behind her.
I was busy. I was writing.
She knew that she got that first year up on me. She'd always be a year ahead of me.
Yeah. Okay, so how about at 1:10 we do our first writing sprint for just 10 minutes? Does that sound good? Is that kind of how this works?
Where do you guys like writing? Like what like program or app or whatever?
You've been doing NaNoWriMo for 12 years if you don't know who Blobby is.
I think I knew who Blobby was. I think I just couldn't recall in that moment.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Talk to me on Twitter about why I haven't posted on my channel in a while. Thank you for missing my videos. I've been busy. We'll talk later.
Oh, Scrivener. Yeah, I started using Scrivener a couple of years ago, and I really like it.
Love Scrivener. I've been using it for like 4 or 5 years
Microsoft
now.
Word, old school Pages, Go Max.
Google Docs.
Wow, yeah.
I don't know what LibreOffice is. A few people use that.
I did Google Docs. I think LibreOffice is sort of like another Scrivener-esque program. Celtics. We did Celtics for our script and job hunters. Yeah.
Noveler, OpenOffice.
Okay. Yeah, OpenOffice is great.
My first virtual writing, I'm totally lost. We're gonna start writing in 2 minutes. That's all.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
The plan is we're gonna write.
Yeah.
And it'll be really fun because you'll be watching us, right? But no, technically you'll be writing, so you won't need to watch us.
Yeah.
So.
Also.
Oh, Noveler is free during Nano. That's cool.
Oh, that is cool. Side note, if you can hear me typing, just turn your volume down because I have to write on the computer that I'm broadcasting from. Isn't LibreOffice just a free word? I have no idea.
Plotist. Haven't heard of that.
There's so many.
Cool.
We should write some of these down. Yeah. Look into them. Okay, there was Plotist, Noveler. I don't remember.
Yeah. Some cool stuff. Yeah, no, Scrivener's been great. I got Scrivener on my iPhone too, so I can check in and write notes and stuff there.
Okay, I'm taking the computer over here.
We have 1 minute.
Should we set an alarm?
Yeah. Why don't you set an alarm?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna set an alarm. Oh shoot. My phone reset itself and I need to put all my fingerprints in. Okay. Clock. Okay, we got like 30 seconds until we're gonna start. Stopwatch? No. Timer? Which one?
Timer 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Okay.
Okay. I believe in everyone.
Yes.
I believe in myself.
I haven't really thought about what I'm writing today, but yep. Okay, 1:10. Let's go. Let's do it.
Getting into
10 minutes.
Mode.
Okay. I know it's weird. Oh jeez, I have no idea what happens next. I should have planned ahead.
I feel like this is the writing equivalent of like trying to pee when someone else is in the bathroom.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, let's see. it's weird because I can see your screen. That's what's so weird about it.
Yeah. I know normally we don't sit
Close to each other.
Time's up. Time's up.
All right.
How's it going, guys? We can probably stop that. There we go. All right. I'm going to see how many words I wrote.
Let's see here.
I stopped like mid-thought, but hopefully I remember what I was saying. You did way better than me. Wait.
No, I think it's...
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, start there.
Oh, okay.
So 388.
I did 260.
Still.
But not bad. Okay, wow. Lots of...
388 was mine. 531. Good job.
What? 44. You guys are amazing.
I didn't know about the add to your total word count. This is very exciting.
It's so nice. That's how I've been doing it because my whole thing is like kind of a mess. 260.
That put me into 24,000.
Nice.
That's where I am right now.
Let me update mine.
It may seem like I'm ahead, which would be the case if I didn't need to finish by November 19th. So
we all make our choices.
We all make our choices.
Why is this not updating? Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, I'm at 21,542 overall. Wait, there we go. Wait, no.
November 19th.
Whoa.
So
we all make our choices.
We all make our choices.
Oh, did I accidentally? Oh,
there we go.
Go away.
Okay, I'm at.
Whew, I accidentally opened our chat in another window. It was a disaster for a second, and now we're back.
Okay, 5.
I briefly forgot what planet my characters are on and didn't do very well.
Add to your total word count. When you put in your word count, there's a little bar, and you can choose to either update your total word count or add to your total word count. So say you wrote 300 words, you could just write 300 and add to your total word count instead of having to retype your entire total. Yeah, that would happen to me like if I ever just like wrote a paragraph at work or something and I don't have my novel in front of me, I would not know what my total word count was. But now it's much easier to just add, which is really nice. Emma S asks, what are the two of you writing?
Oh, sure. Do you wanna talk about yours first?
Yeah.
Here, do this.
Right, so it's always hard to explain your novel, but I'm writing a fantasy story this year, fantasy novel this year, and it's about a young woman who has been, I guess, indoctrinated into this system of magic that, like, I guess, societally abuses women to a certain extent. And so this whole kingdom is a very strong patriarchy, and only women have magic, and she is one of them, and women are sort of like used oftentimes to like, I don't know, protect or better the lives of like men or nobles. And so it's like her journey of like breaking away from that and finding a way to like gain her own power and maybe even like take some back from them. So
that's awesome. That's like, I feel like that's changed a little bit even since you told me.
Yeah, it's definitely changed because I just read a scene in which he discovered a somewhat Victorian town underground in a cave. So it did get away from me a little bit, but it's getting there.
That's awesome. I'm writing a book. I still haven't worked out if my story is middle grade or YA or like young YA. I'm still kind of, I'm just gonna write it with the ages that they are, and if I have to move them like up or down or whatever, I will. But my book is about two siblings who end up, this has changed since I've done a synopsis kind of like elevator pitch, so we'll see what comes out. So it's about two siblings who have to go spend the summer with their great aunt in this like little town, and there they find out that there's this like mystery in this town, and so the girl decides that she's going to uncover the mystery and work with these ghost hunters to like make this episode that uncovers the mystery of this town, and it's her whole goal. And then they in their search to figure out the answer to this mystery, they stumble upon like an even bigger mystery than they even could have imagined, which is this tiny town made of miniature people, and they end up getting shrunk and sent to this little town, and then a whole bunch of crazy stuff happens there. I don't really know how to explain this yet. I'm still working on it.
That's a cool sort of style.
Kind of, yeah, a little bit actually, yeah. Yeah.
I like that, like that feel.
Yeah.
Sort of bizarre. Aw, you guys are so sweet.
You guys are so nice. That was a terrible. That was a terrible description of my book.
Describing novels is like one of the hardest things. I feel like I've had to do.
It's super hard,
especially when you're put on the spot. But
well, especially because I just changed the beginning of mine, where like currently the way I've been writing it, they have a lot more information than I think I want them to actually end up having. So now I'm like, I don't actually know what happens when they get there and how much they know when they find this town. But I know that when they find the town, basically it's a story about this girl wanting to uncover the secrets of this town, and then when she learns more about who they are and how they live and starts to really see them as like people, then she kind of changes her mind and wants to protect them. So it's kind of got that vibe.
That's awesome. Yeah, my story has changed and gone on a different path almost purely because I gave my main character more agency, because I didn't want her to be as brainwashed as I like sort of assumed when I'd written my structure, because I didn't think that would be fun to follow along in her brain. And I think she's brainwashed to an extent, because that's just like, we're all a little brainwashed by the way that society has like brought us up to be. But it's more like that extent where it's like, she's not like blank-minded. Right. Yeah, she's like tactical. And
this is an interesting question. Someone said, besides centering female main characters, what are other elements of diversity? That's something that I've struggled with a little bit, because my book is about a like very much like Midwestern town, and there isn't a lot of diversity in this town, especially because these people have been stuck. Like, these people basically were like kidnapped and turned into miniature people 30 years ago. And there has been no intermixing with the outside world. So I kind of wanted to take the idea of thought bubbles and make it even more literal. These people, it's not that they like aren't looking outside of like their own like personal biases, it's that they physically can't. And so I wanted to really play with the idea of truth, and these two outsiders come in and they have this completely fundamental like difference of what truth is than these people who've been living this certain way. And it's this like, right away they just think these people are like ridiculous and strange and weird, and as they get to know them, then they're able to find this kind of shared understanding. And so it's not necessarily like racial diversity, but it's kind of thought diversity and being open to other people seeing the world completely differently than you. And so that's something that has been really important to me recently.
I found in fantasy, it's like a double-edged sword where it's easy to add a lot of diversity. There's no place or time. It's really just up to you to describe the people in your world.
Yeah.
The only problem is sometimes that can completely negate the struggles of certain people.
Yeah.
So you don't want to use cultures and people as window dressings.
Right.
So finding that balance there of being sensitive to like what it, like, I don't know, like that in fantasy has always been something that I'm interested in, and I definitely don't have it right yet, but I try.
Yeah, I know it's tough. It's like, yeah, it's like that balance between having diverse characters, but having their diversity impact the story and not just be like.
Sometimes, not always. I mean, like, diversity doesn't always need to impact a story.
Well,
but,
yeah,
but it. Like,
but it's like not just having like a black friend and then that person doesn't actually have any
qualities. It can't be tokenism.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It is really tough, and it's something that I'm.
Yeah, and there's a lot of women of color who've talked about this, and I'd probably recommend you get that info from them.
It's a hard thing because like as a white writer, I almost want to like, it's not that it should just be on diverse people to write diverse books, but I would honestly rather promote diverse writers writing diverse books than be the one to be like, I have come and given you a diverse book. But I also want to do better all the time to understand other cultures and not have it feel so weird and different to try to write other cultures.
Yeah.
And I think that's just like doing the research on my end. I don't know. It's a really tough.
Yeah. And that's why I try and read the opinion of a lot of people who are much smarter than me.
Read this. There's always
disability.
Yeah.
Something I'm really interested in wanting to include in this novel, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
The autistic spectrum, trans, LGBTQ.
I'm distracted because you guys are all saying such intelligent and awesome things. I'm like trying to read everyone's comments.
We should begin writing again, lol. In 1 minute, maybe.
Oh God. Oh God. Maybe. Cool. Okay. Well, now that we've all talked about this difficult problem that we don't know how to solve personally.
But this is so cool that I'm seeing a lot of people talk about how their main character is diverse, and that makes me so happy.
Yeah. Yeah. My main character, I could definitely do some work to make my character even more like complex and flawed. But my character does come from a family of like scientists, and she just is completely talented in other ways. And so she struggles a lot with at least like self-doubt and like not feeling good enough, and like at least like difference in ability, and like kind of learning that her own value is just as important without like the intellectual, like scientific background. I don't know.
I also realized we don't have to start on
no, we don't.
Number, but we should start at 1:32 and write for
15 minutes,
15
maybe
minutes this time. Yeah. That felt like so short. So.
I know. Ugh.
Oh, my mom's a scientist. That's cool.
That's really cool. My scene that I'm writing right now is about two characters doing laundry, and it's like, it's funny because I need to do laundry today, and it's completely like not related. But also, I'm just trying to figure out how to make laundry interesting. So that's, you know.
This is just so great. I love everyone talking about their main characters.
I know, awesome. It's really cool. Okay, so
avoid the dead lesbian cliche. That's that's good advice. All right.
My main character is a trans boy robot.
That sounds great. I'd read that story.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh man, this is so great. I want to read all these books of all these really cool characters.
Yeah. The hard part about diversity in my book is that I don't know how to, because most of the people in my book are white, because it's supposed to emulate like middle America, kind of like Midwest thought bubble stuff. And I keep trying to think about like what would happen in a vacuum if like these people grew up with like one person with like a different skin color. And that's like a bigger statement that I think I'm trying to make in my book about like what people do in a vacuum. So I really need to think about other ways. There's other characters outside of the miniature world that can definitely bring diversity without opening that like can of worms. Okay, we got like 30 seconds. 30 seconds, then we're gonna write 15 minutes.
Now.
Yeah. All right. Go. realize that people probably can see my like concentrating face.
That's
if anyone's watching.
That's better than me when I like mouth what I'm writing.
That's
Sometimes
true.
I definitely do that or make noises about their struggles.
And stop. I stopped mid-word.
Oh, I sort of timed it, so let's see how much shot that. Probably my last.
All right, let's get word counts. Mine. Oh, I did pretty well actually. Wow, I did like way better than the time before.
Well, it's 5 minutes longer, so you should have.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wrote 5.
That's
What?
not possible, is it?
No.
Wait, 1 sec. Let's check.
Yeah, that seems crazy. I wrote 551 words.
Yeah, I think I miscounted.
I'm gonna add that to my Nano profile. 551 words.
1 sec.
I hit 22,000.
Congrats. I need to pull out my handy calculator to do simple math.
Where did the comments go? There we go. Okay.
Minus 1 to 6. Okay. Okay, I wrote 777.
Okay, that's not bad at all. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was when I get into dialogue and conversation, it tends to go really quick.
Yeah. So we only have 12 more minutes together. This has gone by so quickly.
Has gone really quickly, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm only on this virtual write-in for an hour. But we'll probably, I mean, Liz and I don't really have other plans today except for doing laundry.
Yeah, and buying snacks.
Yeah,
writing.
We have to go buy snacks. Maybe we can talk about snacks for our last 12 minutes. But we will be around all day. So if you follow me on Twitter, my username is at Kristina Horner with a K, Kristina with a K, Horner. I'll probably do some more word sprints over the course of the afternoon because I'm only at 800 words for the day, so I need to write more.
Yeah.
But oh, you have cheesecake? I'm so jealous.
Can we get cheesecake?
Maybe.
Oh man.
We can't not get cheesecake.
Well, now that someone said the word cheesecake,
I know.
Sort of like,
if you just hit 20,000, are you feeling awesome? Yes. Yes, I am.
It's sort of like if you say cheesecake 3 times, you have to have cheesecake, like Beetlejuice style.
I have never heard that one before. Now everyone wants cheesecake.
Yep.
So what are your guys' goals for the rest of the day? Yeah. I need to write 4,200 more words.
I need to write like 5,000 more, I think.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I keep getting confused when you talk about all day, and it's nearly 9 p.m. Yes, it is only to like just about 2 o'clock here, so we have plenty of time. Okay. Now I need to convince my fiance to get me cheesecake. I wish I could convince my fiance to get me cheesecake.
I remember like years ago when we would be like writing holds in, like, man, I wish ice cream delivered. I wish this thing delivered, and now it totally does.
Yeah, it totally does.
We're living in a great universe.
I know, it's great.
Yeah, cheesecake delivers. Like, I actually think we can get the Cheesecake Factory to deliver here.
That would be pretty great. I don't even know what I want. I think I want, like, some really good chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa.
And
something
then,
to drink, but that's not sugary.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
I went to a 90s birthday party, 90s themed birthday party yesterday, and there's Gushers and fruit by the foot and, like, everything sugary. And I had a Yoo-hoo and a Gushers, and I had to stop. And I was like, this is so much sugar. And I'm like, oh, no.
I kind of want Gushers, though. Now that you said that.
The thing is, like, I literally had Gushers, and that was it for the night.
Holy cow, y'all are really excited about my cheesecake.
Willy Wonka's tech doesn't.
That would be awesome.
That's going to happen. In 20 years when we come back on a live stream, we're going to be like, remember that time 20 years ago when we couldn't get cheesecake delivered to us from a person on the internet?
It'll be my 30-second nano.
Yeah. Someone just thought of a plot twist. Congratulations.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Really exciting.
Oh, that person's craving Burger King. Oh, I want a burger so bad.
I'm so hungry. What are Gushers? I'm British. Okay, let's describe this.
It's
Imagine like gems.
Okay, yeah, it's a fruit snack that's shaped like a gem. But they're like a little bit tougher than a fruit snack. Just a little bit.
So that they can hold the sweet gushing liquid inside.
They have like a gooey, like liquidy inside.
And the best thing about them is that they're supposed to be separate, but they're kept in this like bag and they never separate. So you just hold it out and there's like all the Gushers
just all
like,
stuck
together.
Yeah. You just look up a picture
It's a very sugary
the gushing liquid.
I mean, what else? It's just sugar water.
It really is.
Inside.
Yeah, solidified sugar water.
Candy canes and coffee. It's getting close to Christmas.
I know. NaNoWriMo is like the perfect distance away from Christmas because it's like the perfect way to ease into being like warm and snuggly and like kind of staying in and like just like drinking cocoa. Maybe we should get cocoa.
Cocoa sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you ever have problems with like Thanksgiving and like family stuff, holidays while doing?
You know, this is actually the first year where I might have it. So okay, the first couple of years that I did Nano, my parents were always like, get out of your room and come hang out with the family. But then they started to understand what I was doing. And we have this weird tradition where we go out to the ocean in Seattle, you know, in Washington, which isn't like a like beachy place, but it's this kind of cozy, like I don't know. So they really actually appreciated that I turned this weird tradition into this like kind of awesome writing retreat experience. And so my parents actually really embraced it and were used to it. So they appreciated the time that I'd hang out with them, and then they'd know that I needed to go write. This is the first year that I'm actually not doing that, and I'm going to go do Thanksgiving with my fiance's family, and they know that I'm writing, but it's like a different vibe when you have
it's definitely gonna be different.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how to balance like spending time with them and writing, and it'll just be different.
My strategy this year and last year is finish early, go travel. So this is gonna be the second year in a row that I'm out of the country for Thanksgiving. I'm going to Iceland, London for a very short amount of time, and Greece. So
that'll be awesome.
Anyone lives there, I'm probably not going to visit you, but I'm going to be in your time zone.
You go to the ocean for Thanksgiving? It's pretty cool. Yeah.
But it's the Washington ocean.
Yeah, that's true. But it's still like this, like, I have this beautiful window that you can sit on the couch and write.
It's pretty.
So Liz's Twitter account is at It's Not Proper.
ITSNOTPROPER.
That one almost took a turn, but we got there. we got there together. So if you have recently been to those places or are from those places, make sure to give her recommendations for things to do on her trip.
If you live in any of those countries and have recommendations, I think I have all of my London stuff tied up. I'm going to the Wizarding, the Harry Potter studio tours,
so jealous.
And then my boyfriend and I are going to go do the Crystal Maze. So any of you people who live in the UK and are familiar with the Crystal Maze, that's what we're going to go do, because we a friend of ours who grew up in London introduced us to that game show. Look it up. It's the best.
That's awesome. I, like I said, I'm spending Thanksgiving with my fiance's family, but we are really only going to be there for like a day or two. And then we're coming back and I'll be able to just like hang out and write. I'm jealous of your travels, but I'm excited that I'll have lots of time to finish writing. And then I'm really excited because later this year for my birthday, we're going on a cruise. So that'll be fun. So then I can look at that as like, I can finish my book and not worry about it and then get to go like on a cruise for my birthday as a reward. Also, this is a really funny story. So in 2008, Liz and I were both really, really, really behind in Nano. It was like, well, Liz gets behind in Nano a lot, but I don't. So this was like a bad year. It was my third time doing it, and I didn't have this sort of like, I've just finished all the time and that's just who I am thing going on. So we decided that if we buckled down and just wrote like, I think she had to write like 30,000 words, and I had to write like
maybe the year I wrote. No, this was. It might have been the year I wrote 30,000 words
in a weekend.
In a weekend.
Yeah, I think it was because you had to write like 32, and I had to write like 18 or something.
Yeah, something large.
So we decided that if we could do it, that we would reward ourselves by going to Disneyland.
Crystal Maze.
Sorry, cool.
People like it.
But then we forgot.
I mean, we've been to Disneyland a couple times since they're together,
but not for that. So I was looking through. I don't even remember how I figured it out. I was looking through something and I saw that, and we realized that we still owe ourselves a Disneyland trip. Yeah. So now we can just cash that in.
Yeah. Once you're married.
Yeah. Yeah. Then just Disneyland.
Just
whenever
get out of there.
Yeah.
Just get on out.
We probably are not going to do another sprint in this thing unless
we have 4 minutes left. As far as
unless we want to like. We'll keep doing sprints. So we can move the sprints to if you follow me on Twitter.
I mean, first we're gonna get cheesecake. Yes. But then we are gonna do more writing sprints for sure. I have to write 5,000 more words today at least. So.
Yeah, I have to write a lot.
And The Sims Cats and Dogs just came out this weekend. Such a bad weekend to get ready. It's been really, really rough.
I want to apologize to those of you who wanted more writing, less talking, but we like talking, so thank you for joining us, and I hope you got a lot of words written. If you can also just follow my NaNoWriMo profile if you don't have Twitter, because I do the word sprints on there, so we can you can just like follow, and then when I make one, you can just join it. So that's another way to do it. I've been using their interface, which is actually really cool.
Awesome.
This is the first year that I've been doing it.
Yeah, if you don't have Twitter, that's a great way to follow along. But yeah, we'll be word sprinting for probably many hours.
Yes, we will be doing this all day.
Yeah.
And we were kind of screwing around before because we were like getting ready for the stream, but then we're going to like
buckle down. Yeah. Like once we have all of the sugar in our system, we can probably like really concentrate.
This person called doesn't know what
The Sims is. Just look it up. just Google The Sims and it's going to be really fun.
My Nano name is really super neat. I made it 12 years ago, and I wish I could change it, but I would have to like redo every link I've ever posted on the internet to my Nano account.
I just changed mine to my actual name.
Just my life now. Yeah,
I realize is that like no, people should know. My dog is snoring.
Yeah.
2 minutes
been following you on Nano since 2015. Thank you.
It's so exciting. I love hearing about people's like Nano experiences.
I know, me too.
Yeah. We're going to the Night of Writing Dangerously.
Yeah.
So if anyone's gonna be there, let us know and we'll say hi.
My Twitter is @Kristina Horner. Kristina is spelled with a K. Someone can type it in the comments, maybe.
You can.
I'm going to need lots more.
You can type it in the comments.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm putting my Twitter. Here's my Twitter.
Kristina Horner. You wrote first.
You be quiet. And then this is my Nano. I'm gonna just. This is so hard. Okay, I've used up all my typing skills for Nano. Okay, that's my Nano.
I'll put my Twitter too.
Yeah, here's Liz.
Boom.
How do you see when you make a word sprint? So I don't actually know. So the way that it works, I believe, is that if you have added me as a friend, and then you go to the Nano site, and then you go to my NaNoWriMo in the drop down. Here, you do this so you can follow along. Go to my word sprints, and then you can either go to group word sprints.
What?
And then public group sprints show up. So you can either start your own group word sprint, or and it'll just be there on that page.
Okay. Christina.
Yes. Add me.
You don't
really
have to
super
accept,
neat.
or it just
I don't think
automatically
so.
comes?
No, it's just
Okay.
if you're following someone, then they're your buddies.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the way it works. And then if you follow me on Twitter, then I also always post about them there and put the link. You guys are great.
Yeah, this is so fun. I wish we did this more.
I know. I wish we could just talk to you guys all day, but we definitely would get way less writing done, and we both need to get a lot of writing done. So,
you guys would probably get less writing done.
Liz's Nano.
Oh. What is it right now?
I just changed Liz-Leo.
Yeah, Liz-Leo. I just changed it this morning.
Yeah.
Cheshire, which I've had for 11 years.
Yeah, I know. I wish I could change mine.
Yeah. You can change your name.
I know.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Usually I can't get my name because my last name's an astrological sign, so this is pretty special for me. Okay. Oh, thanks, guys.
It's 2. We should end. This has been so much fun. I've really missed.
Really fun.
Yeah, I miss doing this kind of stuff. Maybe I will, if you follow me on Twitter, maybe I'll do like, or it's, I don't know, Periscope or something. I don't even know what like the cool.
You could do this like not through Nano site.
I guess I could do it on my own. Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe I should do that.
Maybe later today.
Maybe we'll go live on my YouTube account later today, which is here. youtube.com/ I'm probably not supposed to be promoting all this stuff, but that's my YouTube. Maybe we'll go live later. And then maybe I'll go live at some other point in November, like maybe over Thanksgiving or something. But
also continue to watch it. I don't know if there's more like hangouts or virtual write-ins.
I'm not sure if there are today, but I know that the NaNoWriMo channel has lots of regularly scheduled virtual write-ins, and they, you know, post about them on Twitter and everything. So
make sure to check out everyone else who does them, because they're full of lots of wisdom and cool people. So.
Yeah, and we will go learn about Blobby.
I think we knew. Hey, we've worn the hat.
Yeah, that's true. I do have one of the like hats.
The Viking hat.
Yeah,
we've worn the original one. Right?
Yeah,
isn't there?
OG Nano hat.
Nano hat.
Did they bring it to the?
They just brought it to. I don't know. Yeah, someone brought a hat to the meetup.
Yeah. No, she had one. We met someone at the Night of Writing who had one of those hats that she painted like nano blue.
Okay.
So that was, she had made that herself. Words Nerds promoted their own channel too. I think you're okay.
Oh, good.
Whew, okay. Didn't want to get put in NaNoWriMo jail.
Yeah, we already didn't know about Blobby.
I know.
We're gonna.
All right.
They're not gonna let us in.
Now, Word Nerds usually does one on Sundays on here and on their channel.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay, great.
Okay.
Get writing done.
You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for joining us. Bye. I had so much fun. Okay. Bye. Stop.